Fire in the hole, let's cook a ham. Hey, while I got you watching the fire, let me explain to you what's going on here. I've got my BBQ installed, which is a kind of a dam between the direct and indirect side of the grill. We got some water in there. You see the water? It's full of water, okay? And I've got one Weber fire starter cube right there in the middle. And we're going to throw in some mesquite wood for smoke. I'm going to effectively turn my Weber kettle into a smoker. And we're going to double smoke a ham. Because the ham's already fully cooked and it's already been smoked with hickory wood, we're going to smoke it some more with some, this is mesquite wood, which has a flavor of its own. So stay tuned, we'll get the ham on the grill and show you what that looks like. I got my ham on the grill. He's inside of an aluminum pan with a rack in it, and there's no need to score him because he's already been spirally sliced. So I don't know if you can see that, but you know, the slices of ham are going to permit the smoke to get in there. We're going to put some water in the bottom of the pan just to give a little extra water, and that's it. All we got to do now is smoke him till we get an internal temperature of about 130 degrees, and then we'll make the glaze for him. He came with a packet of glaze, but I didn't like what they sent. So we're going to make our own Jack Daniels glaze for him. As soon as he gets to about 120 internal, we'll make the glaze and glaze him up and serve you some ham. We'll drink a beer. So stay tuned. Alright, my ham's up to temp, just about ready to be glazed. So let's make this glaze. Let me direct your attention down to my pot right here as soon as I put it on the fire. Right here, I've got a pot with 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar in it. And to that we're going to add some cinnamon powder, about a teaspoon of cinnamon powder. That's good stuff. Then we've got a teaspoon of nutmeg we're going to add to that. Teaspoon of nutmeg, that's good stuff. Now we're going to get some maple flavor on that. We're going to put 1/4 of a cup of real maple syrup. Can you see that? 100% pure maple syrup, maybe a little bit more. That's good stuff. I could just drink that right out of the cup. Here's the kicker. Can you see this? Jack Daniels Tennessee Honey. Now when Nate made his glaze, he put like a teaspoon of bourbon in it. But I said, you know, a teaspoon of bourbon ain't gonna cut it for me. So oh, it's looking good, man. That glaze is looking excellent. Look at that. But anyway, like I said, a teaspoon ain't gonna cut it. So I'm gonna put about 1/4 of a cup of Jack in there. Maybe a little bit more. Won't hurt it. It's good stuff. And we're gonna stir that up. Get that all dissolved into my glaze, my Jack Daniels honey glaze. For my Jack Daniels honey glazed ham. Oh man, if you could smell that. If you could smell that, you'd be beating down my door trying to get some of this. It smells so good. Get that mixed up a little bit. Yes, that's beautiful. Beautiful stuff right there. That's a beautiful glaze. Let me take a taste of it. It's probably hot. Oh boy. You can taste the Jack in there and the cinnamon and nutmeg. It's excellent. That's a beautiful glaze. Let me get that stirred up and we'll pour it on the ham. Stay tuned. Jack Daniels glaze all cooked up. We're going to just spoon that all over that ham. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? And that spiral sliced ham, you know, really makes it so that the glaze will really penetrate into the bottom of the ham. It won't just be on the outside. It'll be all in that ham. Look at that. Can you see that? Oh man. Oh boy. That's looking good. That's some good looking stuff right there. Let me tell you what. Look at that maple Jack Daniel's glaze we're getting on there. Okay, look at that. Alright, let me get this puppy glazed up. She's up to temp. So, as soon as I get my glaze on there, oh man, that is making my mouth water. Look at that. Can you see that? I gotta change camera angle so you can see how beautiful. Either that or I could turn the ham. I don't know. I think I better move the camera. Stay tuned. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit so you can see it from another angle. Okay, here's a better angle on that. Get the rest of that glaze on there. Oh boy, you could just eat that stuff with a spoon. Let me tell you what. Look at that. Does that look good? What do you think about that? You think I hooked it up this time? I believe I did. Can you see that? You see that stuff oozing down on that meat? Don't that look good? You know what? Let me go get a beer. We'll come back and take a taste of this. That'll be the end of the video. I got a very special announcement I want to make at the end of the video, so stay tuned. My ham has been beautifully glazed with that Jack Daniel's honey glaze. And it's time for a beer. There's the Frosty Root Boy mug. Here's today's amazing beer. Leinenkugel's Cranberry Ginger Shandy. I know I can hear the green bastard right now and Lyle. They're both talking crap about me, saying I drink hippie beer and then I drink fruit beer, and you know what? I don't care. I like it. Okay? So let's pour out some of this Leinenkugel's. People in Minnesota know all about Leinenkugel's. This is all they drink up there. Leinenkugel's Cranberry Ginger Shandy. It's got a lot of head roll. I know you like that, baby. My buddy Roll, he likes that, the big head on that beer. Can't even get it all in the glass. Let that last little bit. Let that head settle a little bit. I don't want to spill any. It's a crime to spill beer. Leinenkugel's Cranberry Ginger Shandy. Sounds good, doesn't it? Let's take a sniff of that. I expect it to smell like cranberries and ginger. It does not disappoint. It's got a beautiful color and a wonderful smell of cranberries. Let's take a taste of that, Roll. Let's quaff the froth off it, baby. First beer of the new year. Well, it's a wheat beer, and that's because wheat beers take the flavoring better from the fruit and so forth. And I'm not really wild about wheat beer, but it's good. I could see where this could be a good summer beer. Be very refreshing in the summertime. Cranberry ginger. Tastes good. Yeah. Not really my cup of tea, but not bad. Not bad at all. Let's take a taste of that ham. Alright, there's my smoked ham. Let me cut off a little piece of that with that Jack Daniel's glaze. Just going to cut a little bit off the top there where it's not so spirally sliced. Right there. How's that look? Does that look like a piece of ham that you would want to eat? I know what? I want to eat it. Take a look at that. Oh man. That's amazing. That Jack Daniel's glaze is amazing. It's delicious. I'm loving it. Anyway, thanks to Nate for giving me the idea for this. And I want to give you you know what I always say. If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, I want to point you over to a guy who's just starting out on YouTube. He needs your support, needs your subscriptions. His name is Country Ham BBQ or something like that. Country ham, country cooking. The guy's got a lot of good country style, you know, comfort food. I'll put the correct name over here. I'm sorry I forgot the dude's name. Country ham, smoking hams, country cooking. Smoking hams, country cooking. Is that it? I don't know. Anyway, subscribe to me. Go over and see Country Ham Smoking Cooking. Look in the beginning of the video and you'll see the link to Nate's original video, and go check out White Thunder BBQ. The dude's got it going on. He's already passed me. He's got like 7,000 subs, where he had like less than me just a few months ago. Now he's got more than me. So anyway, this is his recipe. Nate, thank you, Nate. Excellent recipe. Subscribe to me. Go see Southern Ham's Country Cooking. I think that's the name of it. I don't know. I'll fix it when we edit this. Here's a beer. Now I got to tell you, next week I'm cooking a very special dish for a very special lady, and she is my favorite subscriber. Her name is Sandra K, and she doesn't like pork and she doesn't like red meat. She likes chicken. So next week we'll be making chicken for Sandra K. You don't want to miss it, because it's not going to be your run-of-the-mill chicken. It's going to be a good-ass chicken. So come back next week. Whoops, there goes my beer bottle. Good thing it didn't break. Anyway, come back next week. We are going to cook something good. We're going to cook a chicken for Sandra, and we're also going to drink a beer. So you got that going for you. At least you get to watch me drink beer, and this cranberry ginger shandy isn't too bad. Not really my cup of tea, but it's not bad. Anyway, it is what it is. It's a wheat beer, so it's not the greatest. Anyway, babies, we'll see you next week. Bye. Hey, Bubba, want some beer? Have some beer, Bubba. I know you like it.
Oh, no.
I know you want it.
No, it's a good beer. I want the ham.
Have some beer, Bubba.
I want the ham.
You want to go play the drums some more? Blue eyes? You're so cute. You are so cute.
Look at that yummy.
Look at that ham. You want some ham?
Yummy.
I'll grind it up for you. You cutie.
That's good stuff.
Okay, bye, cutie.